So, buongiorno, good morning, buenos dias, travel expert, and welcome to another Meliá Pro Travel Labs. It's a pleasure to be here with you today and share this moment in which we are going to talk about a fascinating, vibrant, and unique destination, Italy. As an Italian, I'm especially proud and delighted to guide you through the discovery of my country and our extraordinary hotel. But luckily, today I'm not alone in this long journey. I'm joined by two amazing colleagues and true travel labs experts, Patricia Ladero and David Langa, both connected from Madrid. Hi, guys. How you doing today?
Hello, good morning, buenos días a todos, and thank you for joining us again.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Buenos días. As I said in the chat, please leave your questions and doubts in the chat box, and we will take care of it at the end of the session. We all speak both English and Spanish, so sentiros libres de dejarlo también en español, que contestaremos todo al final y lo que no dé tiempo lo mandaremos por escrito.
So, but first that our journey begin, I'm gonna share with you again our incredible communities that you have. If you're not joining us, you can do it right now because we have our WhatsApp chat and our communities on Facebook and LinkedIn. And then you have there our email. If you need some commercial things, you can write us whatever you want. And this is for the Spanish community. Yo sé que muchos de vosotros ya estáis en el WhatsApp, pero en caso de que no estéis en nuestro chat de WhatsApp, aquí tenéis los QRs, aquí publicamos novedades, ofertas. Vosotros podéis ir contándonos vuestras experiencias en los hoteles, así que si no estáis unidos es el momento de hacerlo. Y además también tenemos nuestras comunidades de Facebook y de LinkedIn, además de, por supuesto, nuestro email. Pues si necesitáis algún tipo de asistencia comercial, nos tenéis más que disponibles. And if you're not a Meliá Pro member yet, it's the moment to scan the QR because you're missing a lot of advantages. So we highly recommend you that all of you are in our platform.
Super.
But today, sorry, yes, Roberta.
No, the same. Lo stesso messaggio vale anche per tutti i travel lovers italiani. Se non siete ancora parte della comunità, unitevi a noi per essere sempre aggiornati, avere sempre maggiore contatto con la nostra community e anche per essere aggiornati su tutte le offerte e what's going on. Grazie.
Prego. And today we have the most special prices because we don't have one, we don't have two, we have three amazing prices. We have 2 nights for 2 people at Meliá Genova, 2 nights for 2 people at our new Meliá Venezia Lido that you're gonna see today, and 2 nights for 2 people as well at Meliá Milano. All the hotels, you're gonna see it. The only thing you have to do is to be really, 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 really attentive because we're gonna do 3 questions at the end of the travel labs, and the first person who answered correctly win the prize. So be very aware of everything. And now, Roberta, I think it's time to be in Italy with you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Patty. And here we are. Many of you might know that Meliá Hotels International currently operates 10 hotels in Italy with an exciting 11th opening scheduled for April 2026. As you can see here in the map, we have a very strong presence in Milan, where actually we have already 4 flags and the 5th is coming, the one that I mentioned. Then we cover destinations like Venice, Florence, Rome, Genoa, and 2 seasonal hotels located in the wonderful island of Sardinia, the Bellevue Sardinia Resort and the Hotel Corte Rosada. So we are growing very fastly in Italy, and but today we will take a closer look on these 5 properties that you can see showcased here. So Meliá Venezia Lido, Meliá Milano, inside Milano Torre Galfa, Mi Milan il Duca, and Meliá Genova. So let's start with Venice. During the way, there will be some colleagues from the Hotel Sales team, Stefania Serra from Genova and our colleague Cecilia from the Milan, who will give us some insight and some new tips concerning their properties. So we are ready to start with Venice. I want to spend just a couple of minutes explaining the destination. Maybe, of course, everybody knows Venezia because it's for its timeless beauty, a masterpiece of art, architecture, atmosphere, built on the water and step in the history. It offers a unique blend of romance, elegance, and cultural richness that continues to captivate travelers from all around the world. Please be informed that in spite of being an island setting, Venice is surprisingly well connected with the rest of Europe and the world, I have to say. The city is served by the Marco Polo airport, which is one of the Italy busiest international hub with direct flight from all over Europe and beyond. And then high-speed trains and, of course, road links also make Venice really accessible from the most important Italian city like Milan, Florence, or Rome. But in this special contest, we open, Patty, can you go back just 1 second? We open our new gem, Meliá Venezia Lido, this amazing Liberty building. And now, again, step forward, please. I want to explain a bit where the property is located. The property is located in the Lido, which is a small island, really very close and well connected, of course, with the historical center of Venezia by what we call Vaporetto. So it's a water bus that connected perfectly this island, the Lido, with the airport, with the central station. So you have to consider that you have this additional, let me say, timing to reach the Lido. But the Lido itself, it's an iconic destination because it's very famous for elegant Liberty-style architecture, golden beaches, a very relaxed atmosphere. So whatever for a romantic vacation or cultural trip, for sure the Lido is the perfect balance between the seaside leisure destination and the cultural richness of course, of Venice. So talking about the hotel, it's a modern and totally refurbished 4 stars property. It hosted with a total inventory of 60 rooms. Here you have an idea of the look and feel of the room, very modern, stylish, with a special care in all the details. And in terms of room type, we have 5 different room type. The 10% of the inventory of this room is equipped by a private terrace that overlooking on the amazing lagoons and on the old historical part of Venice. So going ahead with the hotel facilities, of course, we can talking about the gastronomy. The hotel celebrate the gastronomy at the Acquaviva restaurant and the Quattro Passi bar, which stand out for their refined cuisine offerings and based on traditional dishes that highlight the quality of the products. And this area, the area, sorry, Patty, and the Quattro Passi bar and Acquariva restaurant are located on the lobby floor, and they have an external patio that you can see here in the picture, where you can easily enjoy a coffee or a cocktail in open air spaces. Then the offer of this property is completed by an agreement that we put in place with one of the most iconic beach club at Lido, the Debanes. The Debanes 19 Beach is the place to be actually in the Lido. Is walking distance to the hotel. And whether you want to sunbathe in peace, to practice sport, to enjoy the sun and or the sunset, this is definitely the address at the Lido. So this is a nice overview we love to say that there are many Venices around the globe, right?
That's that's a lovely destination, and that's a lovely hotel that we just added to the collection this year. So thank you very much, Roberta, for showing us. And now I think it's time to move on up to the north. Venice is also north, but to the west, to the beautiful Milan, the capital of fashion, as they say.
Thank you, David. Yes, and this is my second home, so it's the place where I'm based actually, and so I'm very proud also to present this city. But I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about the destination, because Milan is traditionally known as Italy business and fashion capital that has long attracted professional shopper for all around the world. But in the recent years, the city has drastically transformed into a vibrant destination also for leisure travelers, especially for those seeking short breaks filled with culture, with design and lifestyle. With world-class museum, iconic architecture, and thriving the food scene, and also a program of events all year round. Milan now offers much more than a business and shopping. It's a city where innovation meets elegance, and they're perfect for a weekend escape, of course, with a cosmopolitan touch. So please forward this message to your client. For sure, business and fashion and shopping, but also art, culture, and many options in terms of short break. In Milan, as you have seen already in the map that I shared at the beginning, we have many options. But I want to starting from what I call the big brother, so Meliá Milano, which is the biggest property that actually we manage in Milan. This property is located in a new financial district that is called City Life, where many multinational companies such as Allianz or Pricewaterhouse, they fix their national HQ. In the meantime, the property is walking distance from the Milan Congress Center, which is the place where the most important international congresses and exhibition taking place. Is only 8 stops by tube to the Duomo and Historical Center, and only 2 kilometers far from San Siro Stadium, which is actually the setting of the most important international concert, as well as mainstream football matches. David, you heard about San Siro?
Sí, sí, creo que sí. I think so. Definitely, if you're a football fan, para todos los futboleros,
Sí.
es una visita más que obligada. It's a must, and only a few minutes away from the hotel.
Yeah. So the location is really convenient. So talking about the property, the point is that this property has been totally refurbished in the last 3 years, and we are just completing the refurbishment of the last rooms. So this is for the one that already know this property. Now this is the new look and feel and the new concept that reflects it much more than in the past, the new idea of Meliá as a brand. So it's the biggest property that we have, 291 room, split into different room types. As you can see, going ahead in the presentation, we have many options in terms of room accommodation, in particular also for not only for individuals, for corporate clients, but also for leisure travel, in particular for people that were used to travel with family, because we have many options in terms of interconnected room and room with extra spaces. Now, go ahead with the presentation. You can see the new look and feel of the rooms, very modern, bright, with these classy details, and very functional. What do you think about this new style of Meliá Milano, David?
I think it's just great, honestly. It was amazing before, obviously, but now I think it's an extra touch
Yeah.
and an upgrade to all the facilities, and definitely the room flops looks stunning.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So this is an added value that you can sell to your clients, this new look and feel and many details in the room, as you can see. And then I would like to remind you that inside this property, we have the concept of the level, which is like an executive lounge, which is associated to our executive room, so what we call room with attributes. And in this lounge, your clients could receive a very customized service, like a dedicated check-in, a private breakfast. There is a buffet that has been replaced 3 times a day, depending on timing. So they have a free access to the lounge 24 hours on. There is a personal, our colleagues of the concierge team that can support them with all the reservation, with all the bookings. And it's also a space that many business travels consider like an instant office. So it's really an added value of the property. Bear this in mind if you have some clients that require this extra touch or these extra additional functions. Then, in terms of gastronomy, we totally reinvented the concept of the restaurant and the bar of the hotel. So now our main restaurant is the Mammi, that is inspired to the traditional essence of Italian cuisine, but with a touch of new trend and experimentation. And then we have the bar, the Elixir Cafe, which is located on the lobby floor. And I have to say that this is the heart of the building, the hotel itself, because it's always busy of people that just come to have a coffee or to catch up with some colleagues, to have a drinks or a snack. So definitely a networking place in this very interesting area of the city. But the key selling point of the property is the meeting facilities. We have a total surface of 2,000 square meters of flexible spaces that could be used for any kinds of events and conference meeting, but also banqueting operations. So we have 18 meeting spaces. They have been refurbished as well as the rest of the hotel. So we have in the next slide, our plenary room that is called Torre Diamante, with a total capacity up to 550 people in a unique solution in theater style, and then many options in terms of smaller room or in terms of, let me say, different kind of rooms layout. We can see in the upcoming picture. But everything is modern, bright, with a personal touch. So definitely a landmark in the city for meeting and congresses. And I think we have to consider that it's not so common in the city center to have this kind of, let me say, facilities for meeting and events inside a unique solution, right, David?
Oh, totally. I think it's one of the key selling points of the hotel being so central, but at the same time having so many different solutions for big and small events, and having them all refurbished is also an added value for any client wanting to use the facilities. I think it's a great option.
Thank you. Thank you. And now we remain in Milan, but we move to another exciting property, and we are ready to get inspired to inside Milano Torre Galfa. As you know, inside my Meliá, I think you are already familiar with the brand itself. It's a lifestyle hotel brand designed for curious, for modern travelers who seek a blend of business and leisure. So the brand offer these design spaces to encourage the creativity, the networking, but also the personal being of all the clients. Talking about Torre Galfa, this hotel is located inside this amazing tower. Is an iconic 30-story skyscraper with magnificent steel and glass architecture. So as you can see, we have these very, very wide and large windows in all the city and spectacular views. In terms of location, just a quick overview of where we are. So we are close to the main rail station, but in a very safe area, close to Porta Nuova, which is another financial district that is just behind the tower. We are close to Gaia Olenti and the area of Porta Garibaldi and Corso Como. So it's the ideal gateway to discover also the ancient part of the city by walking, by biking, or using the public transportation, because the area is also well connected. In terms of room, so we have a total inventory of 155 room and 45 rooms, sorry. We have 8 room types, but as you can see in this picture, the primary facilities are the light, the modern equipment, and this very contemporary style of the property. And then go ahead, we can see all the details that you can find in the room, such as, for example, the old telephone, like a vintage touch, or this amazing view, of course, on the city and on the main central station. And again, other added values that you can see in the upper room type, such as the studio room. Go ahead, please. Where you have all this detail included, of course, the coffee machine, the mini bar that is included for all the guests, so included in the room rate, and many, many other things like the yoga mat, and many other featuring that make this property really updated and really modern. Going ahead with the presentation, we have also a very, very good offer here, other option in terms of room. So look at the light that you can have in room and all the details that you can find, because the idea is to have a home far from home. So we have the Google Chromecast, as I mentioned before, the mini bar included, and many other facilities inside the room to make you feel at home. Then in terms of food and drinks, we have our special offer from the Baticor. Baticor is a Milanese word that means what make your heart beating. And this is just to represent the importance that the food has in our culture. So the Baticor is the restaurant of the hotel, which is really very focused on the concept of sustainability. So they're using 0 kilometers product, fresh and seasonal product. They produce the pasta inside the property. So they have this special attention to the environment and this philosophy that has this a choice that they do on daily basis, not or just one day. And David, do you remember the iconic lunch that we had last year in this property?
Oh yes, definitely. An amazing pasta. And what I remember the most is the beautiful breakfasts that they serve there with fresh fruit cut every day. So really healthy options and a great place for a quick breakfast or a long breakfast, whatever you choose.
And this is the setup of the restaurant. As you can see, it's very cozy, nice, with this bright color, and also a very dedicated space because, as we mentioned, the food is a key point of the property. The property also offered to the guests small smithing facilities, but very, very catchy and modern. We have a total inventory in this room of 5 meeting spaces. Our plenary can host at least 40 people in theater style. But as you can see in the picture ahead, we have this very, very impressive setup because all the spaces are very modern, bright, As you can see here, we have a setup with a unique table, and then going ahead, the traditional one with the theater style. And we are really very proud of our signature meeting space, the Big Ideas, that is a must of the brand. And here you can have an idea of these unconventional spaces that is meant not for the traditional meeting, but really for the think tank, for the brainstorming in this environment that always inspire you to go out of the box. And last but not least, we have, this is another idea of setup, another concept, which is a key concept of the brand, the concept of well-being. So in all our inside property, and in this property in particular, we have an amazing space dedicated to the gym that is located on the first floor with natural light, with any kind of equipment, and also with the infit technology. So the virtual lessons are available for all the clients as 24 hours per day. So
I think it's now time to move on to a new property, right?
yes, we remain in Milan, but we jump in the cosmopolitan ambience, in the culture and social epicenter, reflecting the authentic spirit of Milan. So welcome to Mi Milan Il Duca. The hotel is our luxury lifestyle hotel located in Piazza della Repubblica. So I spend a couple of minutes just to give you some highlight on the location. This is a primary location in the city. It's walking distance to the metro station Repubblica. It means that in 3 stops you can reach the Duomo. Then you are walking distance from the main rail station, walking distance to the Porta Garibaldi area, which is a new let me say, shopping area, but also really very close. I mean, 10 minutes, 2 minutes walking from Porta Nuova, which is, as I mentioned before, a new financial district that is also the symbol of the transformation of the city with its iconic skyscraper and new construction, very modern. And here we have a strong presence of international companies that, as well as in City Life, they move to Milan, in particular after the Brexit. So talking about the hotel has a total inventory of 132 rooms. 40% of the inventory is represented by room with attributes, so junior suite and suite. As you can see, the facade, the outside facade is very austere, because it's under the protection of the local heritage, because it's a opera of Aldo Rossi, a very famous Italian architect. And then going inside, there is really a different style. Here you have an idea of the look and feel of the room. So they are really very modern, contemporary, and the interiors are curated by some of the iconic Italian brands like Molteni, like Gio Ponti, Castiglione. And going ahead with the slide, you can see the character of the rooms. With this big picture taken by the global fashion photographer Alberto van Stocken, that give really a strong personality, a rock personality to the rooms. The 2 main signature suites that are located on the first floor has this amazing terrace that you can see here in the picture, up to 260 square meters each. And the 2 terraces could be connected for a total surface of 400 square meters, which is an incredible open air space just in Piazza della Repubblica. So it's an added value for sure. But the 2 key selling points of the properties are the 2 F&B outlets that are really well known on local basis, and they are international brand that we hosted in the property. So on the first floor of the hotel, we have our STK restaurant, which we love to say is the sexiest steakhouse downtown. The concept is a blend between modern steakhouse and a chic lounge into one, as you can see, in a very, very cosmopolitan atmosphere, offering a dynamic fine dining experience with a superior quality of traditional steakhouse. And then going ahead, we have on our 10th floor the iconic radio rooftop, an iconic sky lounge with a breathtaking view on what we call the new skyline of Milan, so the skyscraper that you can see here in the picture. And of course, it's like a day-to-night bar where you can starting with a coffee in the morning and finish with an amazing cocktail during the aperitif time or after dinner. So it's really the heart, the vibrant heart of this property, well known in the city since the beginning, since its opening in May 2015. A quick note on this terrace is that the terrace could be privatized for events. So keep this address in mind in case you have some unconventional standing events to be hosted in the city. Completing the part of the section of events, the hotel also has 3 meeting rooms that are not so wide, but they are meant for corporate events up to 50 people. And now we have colleagues from the hotel with a special guest that want to welcoming us.
If you had to describe the Milan experience in 3 words, what would they be?
They would be lifestyle, cool, and unconventional.
If the hotel were a person, what kind of personality would it have?
It would have a smart personality with an artistic mindset, but it's also very trendy and visionary.
And what's a small detail of the hotel that often goes unnoticed but deserves attention?
A small but important detail is that we are also pet friendly, and we also have our own mascot, Mimi. She's always around the hotel.
So this is an important keynote of Milan, but all property that we manage here in Milan, that we are pet friendly and we can provide a special treatment for your pet inside the property. And as you can see, we have our own mascot, Mimi, which is our boss. We love to have her all around the property. That, you know, it's like the queen, to be honest, of the property itself. And it's very common that he start, you know, also dealing with clients in her way. So this is really a presence very important in the life of the hotel.
Thank you very much, Roberta. And I believe we started by the sea with Venice, and we will finish by the sea again in the other coast with Genoa.
Exactly. And we move from Maritime Republic, Venice, to another Maritime Republic, which is Genoa. So just a quick note on this destination that maybe is not well known. It's only 145 kilometers far from Milan. It's located on the Ligurian coast. And Genova is one of the most important maritime cities. So it has a very rich and complex history, dates back in ancient times. It was a powerful maritime republic during the Middle Age, and so its history is really very linked to the port and to the trade in general, being also in a strategic position along the coast. In this environment, we have our Meliá Genova, a 5-star boutique hotel located in one of the most elegant districts in the city. It means that the hotel is walking distance from Palazzo Ducale, from the San Lorenzo Cathedral, from the Rolli Palace, which is UNESCO heritage, World Heritage, and the waterfront of Levante, that also the exhibition center downtown. So the perfect location to discover the city. And talking about the property itself, as you can see, is a modern design with timeless Italian elegance, this amazing marble in all the common areas and in the room, contemporary interiors. We have a total inventory here of 99 rooms. So it's properly a boutique hotel, split it into 9 different room typology. The most important things is that, as you can see in the next slide, it's a timeless style. So it's very elegant, modern, and what we emphasize is the quality of the furbishment. And we have many options of room with outside spaces and terraces that, of course, overlooking on the sea and on the ancient and historical center of Genova, as you can see here. And a quick note, we want to highlight the presidential suite, which is this incredible apartment up to 200 square meters with an enchanting private terrace with a private jacuzzi and this amazing view on the ancient part of the city and again on the sea. The hotel hosts its own restaurant that is called Blue Lounge. It's a restaurant and bar. During the summertime, we had an outside part, like a patio, that is highly appreciated from the clients. And we offer the traditional Mediterranean cuisine with a special attention again to the local product and the local traditions. And last but not least, also this property has its own meeting services and facilities. We have to say that we have many, it's very flexible. So we have 3 meeting rooms that could be split in a smaller solution, but we can hold the biggest events is up to 100 people in a unique solution. As you can see, everything is very modern, but also timeless in the quality of material. And here we have our, to complete the offer, the Wellness and Fitness Center located on the lobby floor, where we have an heated swimming pool together with a steam bath and a sauna. So you can enjoy your relax inside this timeless, elegant environment. And we have now our colleagues Stefania Serra, who want to share with us a couple of information about Genova and the property.
Hello everyone, I'm Stefania Serra, head of sales Italy. So welcome to Genova, a city of hidden treasures, where history, art and the Mediterranean spirit come together in perfect harmony. Narrow alleys and Renaissance palaces, UNESCO World Heritage Site, meet the scent of the sea, and every corner tells a story of exploration and beauty. In the heart of this captivating city stands Meliá Genova, our 5-star boutique hotel that blends timeless elegance with contemporary design. Built in 1929 as actually private residence, today it welcomes guests with world Italian hospitality in the unmistakable style of Meliá. Let's step inside and discover our 99 stylish, bright and refined rooms. Its different series is with the steel material. And a wellness area designed for relaxation with a swimming pool, a jacuzzi, and a party spa. Eating and banqueting facilities for up to 100 people. And a restaurant where local flavors are elevated with creativity. Completing the experience, our signature cocktails are crafted by our award-winning bartender, Gabriele, recognized this year as the best in Italy. Whether you're here for business, romance, or discovery, Genoa offers a world of inspiration. We invite you to live the city in style, to slow down, to connect to the authentic soul of Genova and its Meliá. We can't wait to welcome you to Genova. Thank you.
So, guys,
I'm in
what do you
love.
think about?
I'm in love of Italy. I love all the properties. I really cannot decide which one I want to visit first, to be honest.
And I really hope that also our travel expert appreciate this presentation, but in particular, they have now a full overview of what we can offer in Italy because we are growing fastly and we have a strong presence and many, many quality products that we can offer to your clients. So now is the moment to address to us all the questions that you can have, any kind of doubts or deeper information that you might need.
Eso es. Eso es hora de hacer preguntas, de lanzar dudas. Como hemos dicho antes, as we said before, si no, bueno, si hay muchas que veo que de momento no, y no da tiempo a responderlas todas, luego de todas maneras las pasaremos todas por escrito para que las podáis tener. Así que let's start with some of the questions, Roberta. We wait for your answers. Angel asked, what kinds of events do you tend to hold? Is it mainly business meetings? I believe, Angel, this is referring to Genova, right?
I mean, Genova as all hotel, okay. So in general, I mean, depending on the destination, but mostly Milan, they are mostly corporate meeting. But I have to say that the city is always more and more involved in many big sport events. So we have also delegation of people that follow sport teams as well as follower of concert. So some events that taking place in the city, and we can host it, of course, the rooms part. In terms of conferences and meeting, yes, mostly they are corporate meeting, both in Milan and in Genova. Maybe I miss one information that would be useful for you. Inside the Meliá, Venezia Lido, we do not have meeting spaces, but walking distance to the property, there is the building where that hosted the Festival del Cinema, which is a congress venue. So in case we can work together with this external venue. But yes, corporate events mostly.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Linda asked if complete privatization or buyout of the hotels is possible in the hotels.
Yeah, it depends, of course, on the period, on the length of the groups. But we usually work with the buyout. For example, for me, Milan Il Duca, we did it 3 times this year, depending, of course, on the period mostly. But yes, we can consider it, and the same for Venezia Lido.
Perfect. Regarding Venezia, Roberta, how many rooms the hotel have? Diane is asking, just a reminder.
Okay, we have 60 rooms in total. 5 of them, they are equipped with an outside terrace. And as you can see, we have just 5 room types. So it's, let me say, almost easy to arrange. Also, the arrangement for a small group, for example, because we do not have many room types.
Mhm. Perfect. Then, well, this is I will answer to Agnes. Yes, you will receive the presentations and all the details with rooms, capacities for meeting rooms and everything. So you will receive a link with all the documents that you can download after the presentation. Roberta, do all hotels have family rooms or rooms big enough to host families with more than 2 people, children or?
Yes, this is things that I try to highlight during the presentation because it's something we are working on. Because now that, in particular in Milan, that start to become a leisure destination, we were not prepared at the beginning, but now we adapt. And so we have many options in terms of interconnected room or room with additional spaces for family. Also, and also a special care for kids.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And then for now, the last question is by Angel, saying that get the feel that the hotels are generally for individual or couples rather than families. What are our thoughts? My thoughts, for example, regarding the 3 hotels in Milan, it's true that the Me Milan, because of the brand, because of the concept, it's maybe it's not so child focused. It's still child friendly because they welcome all kids of all ages, but it is true that maybe it's more focused on couples or friends groups or corporate clients. But both Meliá Milano and Inside Torregalfa are both options for families because of their proximity to the metro stations. They're close to the Centrale station, so both are really good options for visiting Milan. And then again, Venezia and Genova. There are more boutique hotels, but they can also welcome families easily, and kids, especially for visiting around. Maybe not so many activities in the hotel for the
Exactly.
children, but they are perfect for families also.
Yeah. And then in terms of accommodation, as I mentioned before, we have many options in terms of room, interconnected room, or with room spacious where we can easily put an additional bed. So we work a lot on this kind of sensibility, let me say. Although, of course, they are urban hotel, but we work a lot on it because we want also the family to have the proper accommodation and try to also to respond to the growing request of this kind of multiple solution for multiple people.
It's perfect. And let's go with the last 2 questions. Lucia is asking which hotel has the most twin rooms with separate beds they need for groups. Just a clarification on that, because for example the Inside has twin bedrooms. However, please bear in mind that the bathrooms are usually on an open plan with the shower open to the bedroom. So in some occasions, some groups are not so comfortable sharing those kind of rooms. For example, for corporate clients, if I was traveling with my family, I had no problem. But corporate clients, probably they wouldn't like to share those kind of bedrooms, even though they can with the twin beds.
Yes, you are perfectly right. I mean, all the hotel has a percentage of twin bedded. So in general number, the biggest inventory in terms of twin is actually at Meliá Milan, but because of the dimension of the hotel itself. But as David said, for example, at Inside Milano Torregalfa or Me, where the shaping of the room or the special condition of the bathroom or whatever could be represent maybe for people that work that used to travel for work mostly, for colleagues, maybe is not the best solution. But of course, all the property has an inventory of twin bedroom in case.
And the last question by Oksana is: are there any disabled rooms in all the hotels? I guess that the answer is yes by law,
Yes.
but I'm not sure how many.
Yes, it depends. It depends because, for example, inside Milano Torregalfa, we have 6 rooms equipped for disabled, and they are located on the first floor, so they are really very easy for the accessible, very accessible because they are, in a lower floor. While, for example, in Meliá Milano, we have a total inventory of 8, but they are split it into different floors. By the way, keep in mind that this is a law requirement in Italy, so we have to. So
Perfect.
in all the property, there is a percentage. So no worries for it. And of course, we try to do our best in order to make the experience also for people with disability the best as we can.
Thank you very much, Roberta, for your time, for your presentation, and for the answers. I think it's lovely to get to know these properties. And now, if I'm not wrong, it's time to move on to the moment that we were all expecting, which is the prices. So we will start with Meliá Genova. 2 nights for 2 people. That is the price, and that is for the fastest answer for the following question, which is, what is the name of the bartender who won the award to the best bartender in Italy?
Ooh.
Buena suerte. Good luck.
I'm surprised they are really fast.
Yeah, they are really fast. So I think we can take Diane answer as the fastest one. Yes, the name is Gabriel. Well, in Italian, Gabriele, but
See?
but he is the one. So congratulations, Diane, for your quick answer and for winning the prize for Genova.
Diane, are you here? Want to say hello to us? I'm really very happy you won.
Yeah, she's well, she's there, but I don't think that they have their
The
microphones enabled.
microphone. Okay, okay.
So we will be sharing obviously the prices vouchers afterwards. So don't worry, we will contact you individually with the prices. And then we move to the next amazing prize, which is the newest opening for us of all these hotels, which is Meliá Venezia Lido. Another 2 nights for 2 people. And the question is the following.
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
Which is the name of the hotel's bar?
Let's see. No, 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 no. Ah, I think someone.
Yes, this was a bit more difficult, but we have right answer. Ilva Ibrahimi, Quattro Passi. That's correct.
Yes,
Ilva, congratulations.
congratulations.
So 2 nights in Venice. That's really, really nice.
Yes. You will love the property and the location as well. If you want to say hello, we are here and we are happy to congratulate.
Well done, Ilva. Very well done. That was a difficult one for sure. And last but not least, we are in Milan. So another great attractive prize. Maybe for someone traveling to Milan for a Champions League to see the Atleti, right, Almudena? So the question is, how many meeting spaces have the Meliá Milano has?
Oof. Very far.
Yes, and Eva Gral was the fastest again with 18. Yes, 18
Yes,
meeting spaces is the correct answer.
yes.
Congratulations, Eva.
Super. Eva, if you want to say hello, we are happy to congratulate you by live here. If you have the microphone or okay. Otherwise, no
Congratulations,
worries.
everyone. Thank you very much for participating, and well, congratulations to the 3 winners.
Yes.
And now I will give it over to my colleague Patricia.
Yes, well, thank you very much for this amazing journey through Italy. And luckily for you, we have an special offer just for you with an extra 4% commission in all our hotels in Italy. And for your customers, you have welcome amenities. The booking window is, well, it's now, it's 1 month ago, till the end of this month, the 30th of November. And the travel window is until the 31st of January. So, of course, you have to book on meliabroad.com or via our contact center, and you can enjoy this special offer to, well, to leave the hotels in the inside. And thank you very much, Roberta. Thank you very much, David. And of course, thank you very much to all of you to join us today to this Italian journey. And well, we want you to the next Travel Labs. It's going to be in 2 weeks in Thailand. So we're going to go to Asia and discovering the Meliá Patilla and, well, the rest of our properties in Thailand. Así que muchísimas gracias a todos por estar aquí. Roberta, gracias. Grazie mille.
Grazie a tutti per essere stati con noi fino alla fine. Grazie, thank you David and Patricia to be my partner in crime today. Otherwise I will be lost. And amazing journey, amazing property. Keep in your mind that we are growing so fastly in Italy. So anything you might need, we are here to support you every day. You have all our contacts. So consider us like, let me say, colleagues, although we are based in different countries and in different places. So thank you again, and see you soon for this new exciting Travel Labs. Grazie. Ciao.
Thank you,
Ciao a
everyone.
tutti.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
Thank you. Have a bye.